Most people are trying to change their lives by changing their circumstances, new habits, new environment, new goals. But very few people realize that lasting change does not start outside, it starts inside your mind. There's a powerful scripture that says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." That means transformation does not start outside, it starts from the way you think. Today, you are talking about something deeper than motivation, something that has to do with the condition of your mind. Because if your thinking does not change, your life won't change either. Every decision you make passes through your mind first. Before you quit, before you give up, before you react, before you believe something about yourself, it starts as a thought. You don't experience life exactly as it is. You experience life the way you interpret it. Two people can go through the same situation. One grows stronger and the other grows bitter. The difference is not the event, it's the mindset. Proverbs 4 verse 23 says, "Above all, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." Everything flows from within. Your reactions, your emotional stability, your confidence, your resilience. If the source is unhealthy, the outcomes will be unstable. Circumstances do not fix you. Many people think, if I change my job, I'll be happier. If I move, I will have peace. If I get more money, I'll feel secure. But if the mind is anxious, it carries anxiety into every new environment. If the mind is negative, it will find something negative anywhere. You can change locations and still carry the same mental pattern. That's why Romans 12 verse 2 says, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." Notice it doesn't say be transformed by changing surroundings, by changing environment. It says be transformed by renewing your mind. Renewal means replacing old patterns, old fears, old assumptions, old beliefs about yourself. This is what a non-renewed mind looks like. A non-renewed mind assumes the worst, replays past mistakes, lives in comparison, overthinks small situations, reacts instead of respond. This is where stress, instability, and emotional exhaustion begins. 2 Corinthians 10:5 says, "Take every thought captive." That means not every thought deserves to stay. Just because you think something does not mean it's true. You are not expected, you are not supposed to believe every thought your mind produces. What a renewed mind looks like. A renewed mind questions negative assumptions, chooses perspective over panic, responds instead of reacting, anchors itself in truth, practices intentional thinking. Isaiah 36 verse 3 says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, those whose minds are stayed on you because they trust you." Peace is connected to the condition of your mind. Not perfect circumstances, not perfect people, a steadfast mind. Practical ways on how to begin renewing your mind. 1. Audit your thoughts. Pay attention to what you repeatedly think about yourself and your life. 2. Challenge automatic negativity. Ask yourself, is this fact or fear? 3. Feed your mind intentionally. What you consume shapes what you think. Be careful who you listen to, what you listen to. Be careful what you allow into your mind. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. 4. Pause before reacting. Renewal often starts in the pause. 5. Repeat truth consistently. Renewal is not one moment, it is daily. Renewing your mind is not instant, it's a process. So you have to do it over and over and over and over again. So it's transformation. Renewing your mind is the most important work you have to do, because your thoughts shape your life. You don't need a completely new life. You need a new way of thinking, because when your mind changes, your responses changes, your emotions stabilizes, confidence grows, and your life begins to follow. This is the power of a renewed mind. Thank you so much for joining us today. In our next video, we're going to talk about why your thoughts could be your greatest enemy. Do like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and share this video to everyone around you. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so whenever a post is made, you will be the first person to see that video. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.